Review of L'Artisan d'Amber coming right up. Hey Fragrance family, I'm David and I'm a fragrance bro, of course your best source for everything fragrance related. Today I have a video in my Amber series, or DecAmber as we call it, and this is on d'Amber by L'artisan Parfumeur. And if you like amber fragrances, definitely check out my playlist that I have on all my amber reviews. Definitely check that out, I think you'll really like it. L'Artisan is a house that I really like. A lot of their fragrances are very artistic, they're very wearable, and they're just a beautiful line. This fragrance in particular is not a fragrance that I hear a lot about, but it's definitely in an amber scent. So I wanted to talk about it just because I really like L'Artisan and I think they have something to bring here. d'Amber was made by Jean-Claude Ellena, the perfumer. I think this amber scent is okay. It has some things going for it and some things that maybe not so much. The couple things that I really like about it is that it separates itself a little bit from other ambers and that it is kind of lifted up by some of the notes. So it's not so heavy. A lot of amber scents are kind of dense and heavy, but I think that's one thing that a lot of amber lovers like. They like that density, that kind of warm blanket that you get from amber scents. They like that thick, rich, resinous feeling from it. This smells like amber, but not with the base notes. It smells like amber kind of with like a high pass filter on there. I'm a musician. I really like tone and sound. And so sometimes I use the way that you describe sound in a way that kind of reminds me of smell. And maybe that is kind of synesthetic. Maybe not. Maybe it's just kind of a weird brain thing that I have. So base notes to me kind of represent kind of the low end of a fragrance. And this almost has none of that. What I get mostly is kind of like the mid to upper end, the higher end of an amber type of smell. You get the amber scent, but you also get kind of this geranium note. The geranium note to me is predominant in this fragrance, and that's what really to me lifts it up into almost a floral type of scent. I would almost not consider this as much of an amber or oriental as much as I would consider this an oriental floral type of scent. It's much more floral. And in some ways, I like that. I think that is cool to have something that you can wear outside of just the frigid cold weather. I like that added usefulness that this brings. The problem is, like I said before, is most amber lovers really like that thick type of scent. The other thing too is it is really powdery on me, really powdery. And it a lot of times borders on grandmotherly. It has that grandmother's hug type of smell. Bad, real bad. So I don't know if this is gonna be a type of scent that is for everyone, but it is a very interesting scent. Definitely get a sample of this. Some people may really love this. I don't necessarily think it's a love, but I do like it, and I can definitely appreciate it for what it is. Also too, this is on the lighter side of performance. It's an eau de toilette, and that's another thing that may be a positive to some people and maybe not so much for most people. But I think it's probably a negative thing for most people because they ended up making an extreme version of this scent that is an eau de parfum, and I don't know if that was in the cards initially or if they just got backlash from the fans and they wanted a stronger version, so they just kind of capitulated and made a stronger version. This is a decent fragrance that I think you definitely have to try. If you're an amber lover, definitely check it out and see what you think. It's very wearable. I just don't know who it's for. With that, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Fragrance X. Fragrance X is an online retailer that sells thousands of legitimate fragrances for a discounted price. If you're considering buying a fragrance, definitely check out Fragrance X. I'll have a link down below to them as well as a coupon. So that's all I have. What do you think of d'Amber? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you like it, love it, hate it? Let me know. And of course, if you like this type of content, feel free to subscribe down below and click that little bell so you get a notification every time I make an upload. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time in another episode of my Amber series. I'll see you next time. I'm David with Fragrance Bros. Bye.